What's going on, everyone? Art of the Game is produced by Student Media. Student Media is a student organization at the University of Evansville. To learn more, visit fireside.evansville.edu.
Yeah, make it look easy. Hey, stand up guy, boom, 10 toes. Big body pull up in a Range Rover. I can change the whole game when I say so. I pull up, shut it down, yeah, they know. Running this game ain't a thing for me. I never switch.
You and your wife have two children,
Mm-hmm.
Ava and Josh. Ava, you said, is in high school playing golf. Josh is basketball and soccer.
Yeah.
But you go through these different phases in life, right?
Yeah.
And when Ava was born, you're already a husband. But when Ava was born, what was it like? Like, oh, snap,
Scary.
I'm a dad.
Yeah. Scary. Man, I remember, the first day that, like it's so crazy because when you're in, first off, all of it happens, you're like, oh, like this is real. Like, that's a real baby. You're like, it's like, man, it's like, it's like nothing else,
Mm-hmm.
seeing, your child. And I remember just like holding her and, the first like 48 hours, I don't know if they do this anymore, but you're in the hospital. And at night, like the wife went through a lot, the mother, went through a lot. So they're like, rest. And so you don't have the baby at night.
Yep.
Like, that's cool. Like,
Yeah.
we got the baby during the day, holding them, kissing on, whatever. Then at night, like, baby's gone. Then you get discharged from the hospital, and I was like trying to hold Ava, like, man, I hope I don't break her. You know what I'm saying? Like, it took me forever to get the car seat in the back seat and move the right way and try to put her.
Smith song.
Oh, it was scary. And then we got home, and I'm like, so she was crying the whole time when they took her back? Because, like, at night, she was not having it when she first came home. But, man, it's like reality hits. Like, this is huge responsibility. Like, this human is depending on me to feed them, clothe them, change them, like, create opportunities for them. Like, just, like, it's real. Like, I can't mess up, so it's daunting, but a blessing.
Music taste.
Yeah, I'm kind of all over the map. I'm what's the word? Like cultured, is that the word I could use? But I mean, I love everything. Like, I am a hip hop head. Like, I love, I was a big Tupac guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love Tupac, but I want the one, like, it's all or nothing.
Yeah.
And I mess with Biggie. Snoop was big back then. I say back then, I sound old. Wow. T.I. was big on T.I. back in the day. Jay-Z has always been good. Lil Wayne, I went through a stage where I thought I was a hot boy. Like, I was on the 500 degrees. I was all that bandana, Jabos. Like, oh, it was crazy. I was identity crisis. But no, I love rap, hip hop, but I love like soul, like R&B. My dad was a big jazz fan. Like, I played the drums. I grew up, playing the saxophone when I was in middle school and a little bit in high school. So, like, musically, I taught myself how to play the drums. So, like, I have an appreciation for all genres. Kurt Cobain was like big when I was growing up, and Green Day. Like, just I would move to different genres. If I have a preference, it's rap, hip hop, R&B. But I'll do pivot. You'll hear me listening to jazz or a little bit of rock, classic rock. You can turn on the radio. A lot of different stations, wild stations, like 70s, 80s.
Yep.
I know all those songs from riding the bus when I was young to just being with different demographics. So I again, rap, R&B, that's going to be number one.
Yep.
But I get down with a bunch of different genres, and I am, I grew up in the Pentecostal church, extremely like strict in our religion.
Yep.
My dad was an assistant pastor. I did play the drums at church. I was in like every play when I was growing up in church. We in church a ton.
That's how it was.
Yeah.
That's how it was.
So I got an appreciation for gospel music.
I'm happy we got on this topic because, Coach, we got a gold school tournament right here.
Oh, do we now?
Mm-hmm.
We
Yep.
got it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Yes, sir. So we got. So represent
easy for me.
represent the East Coast. We got
Yeah.
Biggie. We got Biggie versus Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah.
Nas and Rakim. Then for the West Coast, we got Tupac and Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube and E40. For the Dirty South, we got Scarface and UGK and Outkast and Ghetto Boys. And then for the Midwest, we got Common and Kanye West and Twista and Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Wow. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Let's have some fun.
That's really I when I looked at the first two, I'm like, oh, that's easy. Then as you go down,
Mm-hmm.
that's
Yeah.
okay.
Mm.
I'm definitely going Biggie.
Okay.
Biggie.
Yep. Respect though to Mr. Smooth Operator though.
Yeah.
Respect to Big Dog.
I love Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, like good artists. Man, I love Snoop, but come on, like Pac all day. Ice Cube and E40. I mean, first off, I'm gonna say this. Ice Cube. Ice Cube. I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say. Rest in peace, E. Oh, I'm tripping. You know what I thought?
What?
I thought that was Easy E.
Oh,
E40.
I
wow.
wouldn't disrespect Easy E like that. I wouldn't disrespect Easy.
Right. God. I almost said like rest in peace, Easy E.
Mhm.
Then I looked, I'm like, no,
E40.
E40 still rolling around.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. That was actually tough.
Got him. Mm-hmm. Those are two West Coast legend pioneers. Mm-hmm. This entire West Coast right here, those are the pioneers right there. Oh, Too Short. I can't leave out Too Short.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely going Outkast, though.
Okay.
I just
Outkast and Ghetto Boys. Okay.
Yeah,
Outkast for sure. 3 Stacks.
Oh,
And Big.
because UGK, for those that don't know,
Man, listen. Rest in peace to Pimp C. Oh.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna make me go listen to some different music today. I'll be riding around town. I'll be riding old place I used to be.
Mm-hmm.
They say on live on air. Oh man. And the Common Kanye West. I actually gotta go Kanye.
Okay.
He's got more in his
Yeah, he got more in his bag.
man, it's kinda hard to go against Bone. I love Bone. It's funny because like everything like history repeats itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like my kids right now are like listen to for whatever reason, Bone Thugs and Harmony, and they're like rapping stuff, and I'm like,
Hold on a second.
yeah, that's what it's me rapping, yeah, no doubt. And then I got to get involved, and I got to. It's so I got to go Twista.
Ooh.
I know.
Okay.
It crushed me.
Okay. Ooh, I don't know who I'm gonna go for on this one. Twister or Bone Thugs. Oh,
That hurt me. Man, E40 and Ice Cube, I'm still kind of stuck on that. Because I'm not like a crazy Ice Cube fan, but like, man, today was a good day. I mean, that was different. E40 is, I'm going E40.
Okay.
I'm going E40.
Okay. Are you picking between Scarface and UGK?
That's tough.
And it's unfortunate
Never
because
said
Scarface is like, I do have him solo, even though
Right.
he was part of
Right.
Boys, but I'm like, Scarface alone.
Has some hits.
I mean, like,
Had some hits. Like, man.
that's my dad's favorite artist because my dad's a Texas boy. So Scarface, DOC,
Got
like, As my
Makes
dad.
sense.
And he a Pac fan too. So.
Man, yeah. And then when they had that collab, Pac and Scarface, that was,
Mary Jane.
oh, that was a classic. I'm gonna go listen to that in the car when I leave. Oh, man, I'm gonna go.
Got him. Got him. Yes, sir. I like it. I'm gonna have to go Bone Thugs and Harmony against Twister. I'm gonna have to go.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go UGK. Since we're doing groups. Then
I have to go Scarface. That man stands tall, man. I'm sorry.
nah, I can't argue it. I'm definitely gonna do Biggie, Tupac. They're going head to head. You got Tupac as a 5 seed? That's crazy. Like human. I guess that's just the way that it.
Yeah, that's just the way it came out. Nah, he definitely won for me. For me, when it comes to the West Coast, definitely 1 seed for me, for sure.
I'm gonna go. See, like if you're more like, not only want to say underground, but if you are not like mainstream, you really like UGK
For sure.
just because they have a bunch of stuff. You're like,
For sure.
oh man, but Outkast is more like they became mainstream.
Yeah.
And even like Twisted and Kanye, that's tough.
Yes, sir. Oh, this is fun.
I would say though, like Kanye, especially you go his first 2 albums.
Yes.
He was
College Dropout, in my opinion, is top 5 debut albums of all time. It's gotta be.
Yes, 100%. Like you listen to it start to finish.
Yes. Get Rich or Die Trying, that's another one.
That is true.
Doggy Style's another one.
Yeah, that's what you do next album.
We got you?
Yeah, yeah. That's what we are.
Bet. I got you.
That's
I'm
what we
gonna have to write that one down.
Yeah.
Oh, Scarface.
And then after you do, then you have to do double. Like you had Jay-Z had his Blueprint.
Yep.
Tupac had his. Biggie had his. Yes. Yes. Do it. Gotta do it. We the chef over here. I'm gonna go Kanye, Twister. I'm going UGK.
All right, bet.
Over Outkast.
Wow.
I know.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got in my final 4. I got Big and Pac.
Yeah.
And then Scarface and Outkast.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay, Kanye and Bone. I'm about to go Kanye. Scarface and Outkast. I'm about to go Scarface. Big and Pac. I gotta go Pac.
Yeah.
That's my guy. Scarface and Kanye. Oh. I'm about to go Kanye.
I am too. Kanye made it to the championship. But he got beat.
Yeah.
Pac all day. Better believe it.
Favorite album?
My favorite album? Ooh.
By Pac.
Alan? I mean, I love the double disc. But I also like Machiavelli. Machiavelli was tough.
Mine is Me Against the World.
Yeah, I do like that. I have to go All Eyes on Me. But I mean, he just gave you too much. Like, and if I'm not mistaken, that's when him and Biggie were.
Yep.
And he was who delivered some body blows. Big.
Yep.
Rest in peace.
Nah, facts. For real. Rest in peace, both of them. Back to coaching for a little bit. things that we've had to get used to very quickly.
Yeah.
In the last few years.
Mm-hmm.
It's for portal and I.
Yes. Both heavy. It's still evolving. It's different for everyone, and collegiate sports would never look the same.
Yes.
And that's going to be hard for some people to stomach, but that's just where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think that some teams can build strong cultures where it's not like every year it's 6, 7 people. I was just listening to something with Shaka Smart the other day. He's doing an interview, and they didn't lose anybody. And I do think that there are programs that can do that. I feel like we're pretty close to being able to do that, but don't be surprised if it's every year 5, 6, 7 people that are out. I mean, that's just NIL is really taking over collegiate sports, and it's going to be important for programs to build a strong collective so that they retain their student athletes. Like everyone thinks that it's and this the whole point of it was not for now a lot has changed to pay to play. That's professional sports.
Yep.
We're so amateur sports.
Yep.
So it's retention. You're really good student, really good athlete, you're marketable. This is the value of your NIL, name, image, and likeness. And that's the reason why you deserve these opportunities. That's where it should be. That's not where it's at. But that's where the purity of NIL was at, but there weren't regulations to start with. So we moved to, hey, you all do what you want. And people start doing what they want. They're like, oh, we didn't mean that. We didn't mean that much. Now, certain individuals trying to reel it in.
Yep.
And it's just, it's going to be different for a long time until we get some regulations, and even with regulations, there's going to be separation, and hopefully the NCAA can keep it all together, where you're not losing, one part of your organization and left with another part, but it's here, and it's affecting, the collegiate sports, period. Across the board. It's not just one sport, it's all sports. It's not just one school, it's all schools. And you have to have a really good plan in place. We do have a collective that I'm excited about that is really starting to take off, and it's evolving daily. And it's funny because it's Purple Rain is the name of the collective, which is weird because our students section is Purple Rain, or was at one point Purple Rain, which we're working to get back. When I first brought that up, people wanted me to sing. Yeah, talking music genres. I'm Prince.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, no doubt. But no, our collective is really starting to pick up some steam, which will help us be competitive in our conference and at the mid-major level, and really just build some stability for our student athletes, and it's really about retention. So it's changed the game a lot, but just got to adapt, pivot, and problem solve.
Last question.
Yep.
LeBron James or Michael Jordan?
I'm a huge LeBron fan, huge. But I'm going Michael Jordan. Okay.
I pull up, shut it down, yeah, they know. Running this game ain't a thing for me. I never switched up, no change in me. The only thing changing this season, you go against me, then you know that you tweaking, okay? Cause baby, I'm him, I be on 10. Two-stepping in the party, I do not dance. Watch how I move, make it look easy. Counting up wins, that's